What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video here today. And this is going to be part 2 in the adventures of fixing my Drobo unit. So, essentially where we left last episode is that I had a fault with my unit, I tried to test it, and we basically realized that the unit is pretty faulty and we're going to probably need to send it back. So, I tried to essentially get the guys to take it back, and it wasn't easy. It was meant to be easy, but it wasn't. So basically what happened, the company that I originally bought it from, I told them that I had an issue with the Drobo. I actually got an RA number from Drobo, the company themselves, saying, hey, this unit's faulty, we need to take it back. And so I said to them, hey, I've got an RA from Drobo, essentially, I've done most of your work for you, can you please send it back to them? And what they said to me is, no. You send it to Drobo yourself. And I looked at them and I was like, well, hang on a darn minute here. I don't think that's how it works. I'm pretty sure, since I bought it from you and you're an Australian company, I send it back to you and you deal with the rest of it, whereas I just get my replacement unit, or well, maybe not replacement, maybe repair, or whatever the manufacturer deems it to be. That's how it's meant to go. And they said multiple times over, no, you send it back to Drobo, who, might I add, is based in China. And this is going on at the start of COVID, so obviously I actually have the new unit back now, but I didn't get just a standard replacement because this went on for ages. So essentially what ended up happening is we had a lot of back and forth, and I kind of, well, no, I didn't actually. They took forever to respond sometimes. Like, they took weeks to respond. I had to send them follow-up emails saying, hey, what's the go? Like, are you doing anything about this? And to which they said, yeah, send it back to them yourself, which I was like, that's so dumb. Why are you doing this? So anyway, I actually said to them that I was going to pursue my ACL rights. So for those of you who don't know, ACL rights are your Australian consumer law rights. If you're not in Australia, this doesn't exactly apply to you, but you should have some kind of governing law about this. But yeah, in Australia, we have our ACL rights. So basically, this company was taking way too long to provide a solution to me. And their solution of sending it back to the manufacturer yourself is actually against Australian consumer law. So I said to them, I was just like, nah, this ain't happening. I'm sending it back to you. You can send it off to Drobo in China, because really I shouldn't have to pay those fees to send it to China. And since Drobo is a company based in China, they don't really care. It's not like they have to pay postage. They'll ship it back to me, assuming I get a repair or replacement, but they're not going to cover the postage sending it straight to them. So I said, okay, I'm going to send it back to this Australian company, and they're going to send it away and get it all sorted. But they took forever. They literally dragged the chain for the longest time. Like, I'm talking, I think it was probably a 2 or 3 month period from me initially contacting them saying, hey, I've got an issue, here's an RA number, I need a solution to this, and between us finally getting to a result. So what I actually ended up doing was something a bit interesting. Since they took so long, and since they basically in multiple emails tried to say, send it back to the manufacturer, which is against our Australian consumer law, I decided to go after a refund. Yeah, a refund. Now, I still wanted a Drobo. I mean, I've got one now. It's working. It's great. So I still wanted to have a Drobo, but what I realized is, since they made this massive, essentially, cock up where they were just trying to screw me over, I decided that I'm just going to go for a refund. So I literally said to them, nah, ACL rights, I want a refund. This is BS. And they instantly backpedaled, and it was great to see, because they finally realized, oh, we could get screwed here. And I was this close to lodging a claim with ACL. Like, a lot of people throw that word around just to, try and gain, some levity, or just try and, get the company to bend over backwards for them. I was only doing it because it was literally my only option. I needed this to do work like this YouTube and stuff here, and I didn't have one. So I was like, stuff you, ACL. And they finally decided to start backpedaling and actually doing what I said. So in the end, I ended up getting a refund. But here's the funny thing. They basically said, hey, yeah, cool, we'll get you a refund. That's all cool. We'll do that now. Begrudgingly said that, might I add. As soon as they said that, I literally contacted the company that I bought it from originally, and I was like, hey, do you guys have any of these in stock? And they're like, oh yeah, we got 4. And I was like, cool, awesome, I'll have one. So I literally I basically got an email that morning from the company saying, hey, we're going to give you a refund. And then by that afternoon, I had already bought another one from them. I know it sounds odd, but to be honest, it was my easy and quickest way of getting one. Because if I had to send it away and get repaired, that would have taken forever, especially because of COVID and everything, and shipping being a big issue and having tons of issues over in China, obviously, where the outbreak started. It was going to take months and months before I got my repaired unit back, or they finally decided, hey, he gets a new one. So that was going to take way too long. So since the company basically stuffed up, that gave me an easy way to get a refund. And once I got that refund, bought one from them, and literally I think it was like 4 or 5 days later, brand new unit. Took them a little bit longer to process the refund because they had to wait for the unit to get there and everything like that. And they even dragged their feet at that because my unit got received probably on the Tuesday, I think it was, and they didn't even send me an email saying, oh, you know, we've received it. I literally had to ask them, hey, I got told it was received on Tuesday. Have you guys gotten this? And they're like, I don't know. Anywho, I finally got my refund and I have my Drobo unit back. So I've got my little trusty little Drobo sitting over there. It's working absolutely amazingly. Has been for a few, honestly, it's probably been like a month or two now since I got it replaced, even longer because I'm really bad at posting these videos, but it's been working amazingly and it hasn't skipped a beat. It's actually had a lot less issues than my last one because I had a lot of dropouts with the last one and I didn't really know why. I just thought it was, hey, Windows, it doesn't like network shares. No, it turns out it was that unit. So I now have my unit back. It is working perfectly. I absolutely love the Drobo units. I'm not saying anything bad in this video about Drobo. They actually were really helpful and they gave me an RA number and a case number straight away when I lodged my issue. They were absolutely amazing. It was the company that I bought it from in Australia who's essentially a distributor for them. They were the ones that were absolutely they were an ordeal to deal with. Like, they were terrible. They didn't care about me. They were trying to look after their best interests. Ended up backfiring for them, but hey, that's a them problem, not a me problem, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, this small little update on what's going on with my Drobo. If you did, let us know. Also, if you'd like to see more things like reviews and stuff on the channel, because I got some cool new toys like this little mouse right here, which I'm not gonna lie, really like. It's pretty cool. So if you want to see reviews and stuff like that, let us know in the comments below. Let us know what you want to see on the channel because I want to get some feedback to find out the videos that you guys really enjoy. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a lovely day today, and I'll see you in the next video. Be sure to get subscribed. We're on our way to 400. See you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye now.